Well, here we are, another Monday morning, and it is time for Get Moving Charlottesville with Francesca and Gil from, good morning, Charlottesville Running Company, Charlottesville Marathon. We are online on our YouTube channel now as well. So you can find those through the Get Moving Charlottesville page at 1061thecorner.com.
There you go.
I heard, Gil, that you ran into Jackie over at ACAC, my personal trainer, Jackie Anderson. She's great. She's nice.
Is she? You've met her, right?
Yeah,
you have met her. Okay.
I've gone a couple times.
Okay.
And no, she's good because at first she didn't get my excuse making, so she went easy on me, and then a few weeks later she kind of figured out, oh, he whines about everything. And then it got a little more difficult. She was kind of taking it easy. Yeah, you just have to figure out these personality traits.
Right. Well, I have to tell you a little story. So she did pull me aside the other day. I'm at ACAC downtown, and she said, now, you're the guy from the radio show, and, Get Moving Charlottesville with Brad and Francesca. And I said, yeah, that's me, and everything. I said, well, she goes, well, I've been working with Brad. And I said, well, I know Brad has really been, trying to focus and get in shape, and I know there was another person he was going to work with, but that didn't quite work out too well. She was more into a boot camp style training,
her style
and Brad
training
was more into not boot camp style training. So they looked around and they found, they mentioned that they were going to find someone else. So it was Jackie, and she's a sweetheart, a really nice lady. And so I said, well, how's he doing? How's it going? Well, it's going okay. It's going all right. He has a little problem with homework. And I said,
here we go.
I thought he was just, homework. What do you mean? He goes, well, it's real simple. We just, he comes in once a week, and then I give him a little bit of homework. And I said, well, what do you mean by homework? And she said, well, he basically has to work out one other time. And when he's not here, I said, that's his homework? One other workout during the week? Yeah. Well, I go, well, how's he been doing? He goes, no, I've been doing homework.
It's, this was a common theme back in high school, too, I'd show up for class, but I wouldn't do the assignments,
okay.
Same sort of deal.
Yeah, there you go.
I have the solution. We can make you work out 3 hours straight. So just put it all into one session.
There you go, count for a whole month.
That sounds painful. Yeah. I need to work on the homework portion. That is so embarrassing that Jackie told you that.
That's
my gosh.
Yeah. Small town.
I know. I thought we were going to keep that little problem between us. Well, and then she's been getting on me, too, now that she's gotten a little bit more difficult. She's figured out my whining.
That's right.
Now it's, no more walking on the treadmill. Now you got to do intervals where, you can walk for a minute, but then you have to kick it up and do a running speed.
Good for her.
But the running makes me nervous, I have to be honest, because I've never been, walking has been enough of a commitment to begin with, power walking or whatever. Right. And so starting to run, like if I've never run before, and a lot of people are in this boat.
A lot of people never run. So, unless somebody's chasing them.
Right, exactly. And they
maybe that's what you should think about.
But I may not win that chase,
That's right.
And so my question is, how do you get started with a running program?
Yeah, and this is the great time of year. It's getting cooler out. It's so pretty.
Thank
so
goodness.
If you're thinking about anything, if you're thinking about starting to run, how do you do it? And she's actually doing exactly what she's supposed to. You call them intervals, and that's actually the right way to do it. You can't expect to go out if you've never run, just like anything. You can't go out and all of a sudden run. Right. So here is a simple tip. It's called the walk-run method, which is basically what you're doing with Jackie.
Yep.
Twice a week for 20 minutes. That's less time that you spend at the post office. If you ever go to the post office, you're in line for 20 minutes at least.
Well, there's a good tip. If you get chased out of the post office, that's
out of the post office. But so it's a walk-run method. You start 5-minute walk, 1-minute run. Very simple.
Right. Okay.
And you can set your watch to actually beep, so so you don't have to constantly look at it.
Yep.
And then every week you increase that running portion just a little bit more. So instead of 5-minute walk, 1-minute run, the next week you go 5-minute walk, 2-minute run. The week after you go 5-minute walk, 3-minute run, until you try and do 5-minute walk, 5-minute run.
Yeah.
And then what happens is that you try to decrease the walking portion.
Oh, so then it's more running.
More running.
Exactly.
There you go, Brad.
Yeah.
So,
That's
but the important thing is you want to give it 1 to 2 weeks for each section.
Right.
You don't want, the next time you go out, you jump from 5-minute walk to 1-minute run to 5-minute walk and 4-minute run. You want to do it very gradually, and you want to start with the right shoes.
Right, the shoes are important.
Shoes makes
if your feet are hurting and it's no fun, and I think that the big thing is, we talked about this a lot on Get Moving Charlottesville, it has to be something you enjoy. So it's a perfect opportunity to listen to some music. Listen to the corner live, that kind of thing. Find a way, find a route, find a place. Take your dog, push a stroller. Just get rid of the excuses, Bradley. Those kind of things. But it's got to be something you enjoy. And what we're describing is a way to enjoy it and not become so arduous right away.
Exactly.
Because the huge problem, like you're kind of mentioning, what happens is people think to become a runner, and I've never really run, I go out and just start running.
Right.
And it is too much. It gets to be too difficult sometimes, and they quit.
But if you give it, a week doing 1 minute, and then you just amp it up,
gradual,
even to 90 seconds from there, and then go to 2 minutes, sure.
Well, and a great thing, I think once or twice a week now, I think it increases in the fall. Marty, the big, tall, 6'8" guy,
he works over at your store.
I mean, this guy was offensive lineman at Notre Dame. He's had like 7 knee surgeries, but he does this thing called Marty's March every week, and it's for walkers. It's for people that are just trying to get started and want to get going and get some exercise. Well, Marty in the past, I mean, again, this guy's huge. He's done like 6 or 7 marathons. I mean, this is a big person, and he's getting ready to do the Marine Corps Marathon this year.
Wow.
Can you believe this?
Yeah.
And so he's going to do the Marine Corps Marathon, and he has a whole plan worked out where he needs to average like, to be on a pace to finish in 6 hours or something. Marine Corps. And he knows exactly how much he needs to run and how much he can walk to hit that average pace. Exactly. And there's a lot of walking that you can do and still finish that marathon under the time. I mean, that could be you down the road. Finishing marathon.
And then you could wear your shirt proudly.
Yeah, you could actually, we were talking about last time. Yeah, you could actually wear your Charlottesville Marathon shirt and not feel like a total dork.
Yeah, exactly. I could actually be a participant.
There you go.
Well, one big step, you guys will be proud. Robin at True Pilates will be proud. Even Jackie will be proud. I did buy one of those armbands for my iPod finally.
Awesome.
Because now I've committed, now I bought this thing, so now I can, arms free, listen to music, go by myself, get some music, get some thinking time. It'll be a good thing.
And this is the perfect time of year, to Francesca's point. It's cooling off. Now's a good time to start. It'll, just kind of get you going.
And speaking of music, here are a couple songs that I found that can actually help you to start running.
Okay.
And out of the 5, I know one. So the first one is Joe Satriani's Summer Song.
It's a good instrumental up-tempo guitar song.
There you go. Brad knows it. Foo Fighters, I know who they are, but I've never heard My Hero.
Oh, you'll know it. We'll play that one.
There you go.
You know that one.
Song.
Yeah.
Nickelback, I know Nickelback.
Animals, that's fast.
Yep. Black Sabbath, Time Machine.
Yep.
That's an
awesome song.
Yep.
And then the last one is Death Cab for Cutie, which Gil actually thought was called...
I thought it was Dead Cat
for Kittens.
Dead Cat for Kittens.
It comes from, what is it? It's from a novel. It's from someone. It's a book reference. Them guys are smart.
Way too cerebral.
Yeah, too cerebral.
For the corner.
But, okay, so Franny will know this one once we start playing it, because this is in a bunch of, it's in football movies. Remember that Varsity Blues? I think they use it during the big game and that.
Right.
So we'll do Foo Fighters' My Hero, and have a great week, guys.
Thanks, Brad. You too.